Mortgage refinancing is up by 27%. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's have a look at the property and mortgage insights from PEXA, at least the highlights, until September 2020. Now, it's quite interesting to see the insights that they have, because PEXA, well, they manage a lot of the digital settlement and transactions in the property industry. You can see here they've got 9,358 people there. $1 trillion worth of property has been successfully transacted electronically using PEXA. 6,205,000 property transactions completed. So there you go. I mean, anything to streamline the conveyancing process. So they have access to a lot of data. And I'll link to this in the pinned comment down below if you want to see their data and have a look at it. But let's go through this, at least this summary. So from the CEO, I'm delighted to be able to share with you the highlights from the first edition of the PEXA Property and Mortgage Insights Report prepared by PEXA's in-house research team. Analysis of the PEXA data captured in real time provides unprecedented early insights into behavioral shifts in the property market at national, state, and local levels. PEXA data is further strengthened by combining it with additional sources, including work undertaken by the Melbourne Institute of Applied Economic and Social Research to formulate the identification of trends in property sales. In a year in which Australia has experienced enormous social and economic upheaval as a result of the bushfires and now the pandemic, PEXA has been able to play a small part in enabling our country to maintain some level of normalcy, helping 20,000 families a week to settle safely on their homes. A vibrant property sector is essential to Australia's recovery, and I hope you will find our analysis on its movements most useful. Now, a vibrant property sector is Australia's economy. I'll just add that to you there. A leading shift has occurred, and this is from Craig Emerson, the economist. A leading shift has occurred from non-major banks to major, both new mortgages and refinances. Refinances have grown progressively, starting with a 20% year-on-year increase in January 2020, and at the peak reached 70% year-on-year increases in June 2020. Well, that shows you that's just crazy. I'll make that the headline for this video. 70% increase in June. Wow. Property sales settlements started this year 20% higher year-on-year in January 2020, but with the impact of the pandemic restrictions fell to levels below those of 2019. There has since been signs of a recovery following an easing of restrictions, with market growth up in September 2020. There is also emerging evidence of a greater strain on commercial properties compared with residential properties. Well, that's the thing. The commercial properties are going to be the first to feel it. They're going to be definitely the first to feel it. So the Australian housing market. Search and sentiment. It's always, remember all those articles we've been looking at the main where it's all just, property searches are up, search results are up, search. Haven't read one of those in a while. Consumer sentiment and search trends indicate far weaker confidence levels than at any other time in the last 20 years. Since trends show that investors are worried with an above average historical rise in search related to household stress. Wow. 70% increase in total refinance searches comparing 2020 with average searches for 18-19. 11% drop in consumer confidence in 2020 compared with the average of 15 to 2019. And what will the potential interest rate cut that we're going to see next month do to consumer confidence? Listings. Declining confidence and sentiment resulted in fewer new listings each month this year compared with averages in the past 3 years. 7,000 fewer listings. The total new listings in the first 9 months to 2020 is 60,000.9, while the average of first 9 months to 17-19 is 68.3. And that's 1,000. Sales and auctions. Sales and auctions in 2020 were on track to outperform 2019 until the economy shut down. But there was some recovery in June. Demand and supply weakness have combined to weaken home values. 63% clearance rate in the first 9 months. Well, there you go. 14% fall in median property values for New South Wales and Victoria. Tends to paint a bit of a different picture. And this is, remember, This is from the settlements. So this takes account of the fact that real estate agents are hiding the prices, aren't reporting on prices. I just saw an episode from Martin North where he's talking about all the, the sales data coming out of the Gold Coast. And they're saying, last agreed price or offer or something there was either hidden or within a range. It wasn't useful. So this is what we need to look at. This is the actual data. This is when the money actually changes hands at settlement, So settlements, property sales settlements in 2020 were outperforming 2019 until the pandemic brought them lower than the corresponding period in 2019. Refinance settlements behaved the opposite way, with housing market uncertainty leading to record rises. And we've had some viewers, one gentleman shared a story with us how he played one bank off the other to get a $3,000 kickback from one bank, then went back and got another $3,000, and he got a lower interest rate. So guys, take advantage of refinancing. Do it what you can. I haven't made my monthly call to the bank. Maybe I should, and try and get a lower rate again. Or maybe I'll wait until they cut rate. Or maybe I should do it before they cut rates, so they cut me twice. That's probably it. Probably worth just to ring up and see what they give me, even if it's a tiny bit. Just put it on, speakerphone or earphone and keep working. So 27% increase in refinance settlements in the first 9 months. 280 billion, the total amount settled in January to September. So settlement trends show the effect of the pandemic. Year-on-year growth in property sales and refinance settlements in 2020 initially outpaced 2019, but the picture changed with the onset of the pandemic restrictions. Property sales growth dropped sharply to recover somewhat in June, while refinancing underwent rapid growth. Since August, sales and refinances have been tracking in line with with each above 2019 levels. So we can see here. Commercial property prices adversely affected by the pandemic. Commercial median prices in New South Wales dropped 14% from January to September, compared with a 9% fall in residential prices. These trends point to substantial relative stress on commercial properties. Well, I can't say it's surprising. The government isn't chucking any money to prop up commercial properties, guys. There's no intervention. None of the businesses are getting more lease keeper, are they? So major lenders reversed the trend to non-majors in refinancing. Non-major lenders had previously enjoyed a healthy lead in winning refinances from the major lenders for over a year. This trend started to shift in March 2020, with majors overtaking non-majors in June 2020. So the monthly net mortgage position for refinancing, and here we go, you got the non-majors and the majors. There you go, big four. So the property market is expected to remain subdued in the medium term. Australia has experienced 4 clear housing cycles since 2003. The fourth, which began in 2018, we can see that here, has been made more complex with the black swan impact of COVID-19 and policy responses to it. While each cycle is different, identifying consistent themes could help inform decision makers on how best to deal with the current cycle. Looking forward, an additional dip in economic conditions following the easing of fiscal stimulus would likely result in house prices and housing activity declining further in the medium term. Even after recovery in key economic drivers, there's likely to be a lag before their effects are felt on property values and sales. And for more information, you can get the full report from their website, and I will link to that in my pinned comments. And if it's something that you're interested in, I suggest you definitely have a look at it. But here we go. In the medium term, they're expecting property to remain subdued. We have this, V-shaped recovery, or I'm thinking it's going to be a K one, guys. It's going to be a K, maybe even a K with a decline. What do you reckon? As always, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. If you're a fan of the channel and want to support the content I create here, there are a few ways you can. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or Kucoin. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.